you're like most men, your everyday outfits, they probably look like shit. Let's fix that. Hey you! Alright, there are certain style moves that every grown man should be utilizing, and one of my personal favorites, the front tuck. Also known as the French tuck, this super simple maneuver adds an instant cool factor to your outfits while also looking totally laid back. Now, a full tuck might not always work for the shirt you want to wear. It may come off a little too formal or stuffy looking, while wearing it completely untucked can just look kind of sloppy. The front tuck, however, is the best of both worlds. A slight tuck of the shirt in the front can totally transform your outfit's overall vibe, demonstrating that you know how to style your clothes in an interesting way. People, especially women, tend to look at you from the toe up, and you always want to put your best foot forward, literally. So this means keeping up with your regular shoe maintenance. Now, I don't mean polishing them with a toothbrush every night, but a regular wipe down for your sneakers and some lotion for your leather shoes will keep them looking fresh. Also, while we're at it, tuck in those laces, mates. Wearing your shoelaces the same way you did in elementary school is not going to cut it, and tucking them in is a real marker of maturity. Take those loops and hide them behind the tongue of your shoe or off to the side, and you'll be amazed at how much better you look. Every little detail considered. Now, we all know the power of layering and how effective it is on creating stylish outfits. However, you only want to go for 2 to 3 visible layers max, with the emphasis on visible. During the warmer months, this is super easy to do. So for instance, pair a short sleeve button-up shirt and t-shirt, 2 layers. Simple and sexy. Another example, a bomber jacket worn over an unbuttoned casual button-up shirt, worn over a t-shirt, that's 3 layers. But what about during the chillier months? Now, wearing a collared shirt jacket under an overcoat is great. But if you're wearing the coat buttoned up the whole time, it now looks just like you're wearing an overcoat, so 1 layer, which equals 1 less style point. So try and let the layers be visible by leaving your coat unbuttoned and adding an invisible layer like a thermal to keep you warm. Now, this is a simple and stylish way to look your best and stay warm while doing so. Now, that said, it is easy for the guys to go overboard with the winter layering. Wearing a visible t-shirt under a sweater, under a jacket, with an overcoat on top and a scarf draped over the shoulders, it's just too busy looking. Now we've got 5 layers and you've got a ton of items all competing for attention. So for a look like this, I'd remove the jacket, or at least make sure it's hidden underneath the coat. Either that, or I'd hide the t-shirt underneath the sweater, or take off the scarf. This allows for an outfit that's a lot more streamlined and less cluttered looking. All right, so my next pick is a real doozy, but before we get to that, I want to tell you about an essential accessory that every guy needs. A good luggage set, but specifically the all-black luggage set from the sponsor of this video, Carl Friedrich. Features their best-selling Carry-On Pro case, as well as the largest suitcase in their collection, the Check-In Large. These premium cases still retain their ultra-durable zipperless design, aluminum frames, and lightweight polycarbonate shells. Everything is blacked out, which really adds to their sleek and luxe appearance. The Italian leather detailing provides an extra touch of class, and the silent 360 Japanese Hinamoto wheels will allow you to roll in style and comfort. Now, the Carry-On Pro still comes with the external hardshell pocket that allows for easy access to all of your airport essentials, like your passport, travel documents, and laptop. One of my favorite features of this set, the packing cubes. All right, so these babies ensure that the items in your travel wardrobe are neatly packed and easy to access. So the all black luggage set comes with a lifetime warranty and a 100-day refund policy. So if you're not totally in love with it after 100 days, you'll be entitled to a full refund. Simply hit the link in the description and get planning your next adventure with the all black luggage set. Thanks again, Carl Friedrich. Now, when it comes to dressing well, the fit is what will really separate the men from the boys. But why is fit so important? Well, wearing clothing that fits poorly, for example, that's too big, not only will it look sloppy, but it's gonna also make you look scrawny. Now, this can visually make you look less confident and thus give others the perception of doubt in terms of how successful and smart you are. Now, let me show you an example. Who would you pick as the more successful, confident looking guy? Who's the guy you'd want to be on your team? Remember, same guy, two different fits. Having well-fitted clothing simply means that your clothes complement your specific body shape in order to create the most flattering silhouette. Question: how many colors are in the outfit you're wearing right now? If you said more than 3, there's a good chance you look like either a hype beast or a children's entertainer, neither of which say grown man who has his life together. Now, I always recommend sticking with a maximum of 3 colors per outfit, as any more can be too visually overwhelming. However, there are some caveats to this rule. Now, first of all, as white is a neutral color, it doesn't apply here, meaning that your white shirts and shoes aren't included in your 3-color maximum. However, larger pieces like a white pant or a white jacket, they do count as colors, as they take up a lot of space in your outfit. Also, I would never recommend wearing white jackets or pants anyways, unless you really know what you're doing. Now, if you're wearing different shades of one color in your fit, that still counts as one color. Knowing how to accessorize properly is another area that so many men get wrong. And here's why it's worth doing. Pairing the right accessories with your casual outfit shows that you pay attention to even the smallest of details, which is something that women find incredibly attractive. Now, when it comes to your jewelry, less is always more. So this means opting for streamlined pieces like minimal cuffs or a thin necklace that ultimately complements your overall appearance rather than distracts from it. Also, let's talk about watches because they truly add a touch of sophistication and style to your outfits. I really believe you should own 2 different models, a dress watch with a leather strap and a more sporty chrono watch. Now, please avoid smartwatches as they are pretty much impossible to make look good with, your non-athletic outfits. Now, one last note on accessories. You know by now that your belt and shoe color should match. You do know that, right? However, if you're wearing a sneaker and you don't know whether you should choose a black or brown belt, my rule of thumb is to check if there's any black in your outfit. And if so, then opt for a black belt. Now, if there are any other colors, not black, then go with brown. Boys, when it comes to all of your outfits, we need to talk about the importance of quality over quantity. Now, in case you didn't know, the bulk of your wardrobe should be comprised of timeless styles and classic colors that work year-round. Now, I'm talking about your easy-to-pair essentials like your neutral crew-neck sweaters, dark wash jeans, white sneakers. Now, these are items that are definitely worth investing in. Once you've got the fundamentals, you can either stop there or add season-specific or seasonal color options to add more variety to your wardrobe. Now, I'm talking things like lighter colored chino pants, shoes, and jackets for spring and summer, or, heavier wool items and boots for fall and winter. Now, most men stop here and they're perfectly happy. However, if you want, you can totally take it a notch further and incorporate some trendier items into your wardrobe. The last part is 100% optional, and outside of some of my celebrity clients, most men don't care enough to spend the time or money chasing trends because they do change often. Think every season. Also, wearing an out-of-trend item can make you look like an old, out-of-touch tryhard. So don't go overboard with trends. Now, speaking of, my next style rule is not to go overboard with trends. When incorporating trends of any kind, it's best to stick to 1 or 2 trendy items in an outfit. Stick to one if it's a physically larger piece or an attention-getting color, and if you're not overly loud or imposing, then 2 subtle items is fine. Now, the rest of your outfit should be comprised of timeless, essential items that allow your statement piece to be the star of the look. Now, you may not realize it, but this is how people who understand style incorporate trends well without looking so over the top.